We are at a critical moment.
Sherry Beasley felt buoyed as she campaigned in front of a group of female supporters in the Triad recently.
I would not be standing here today if it were not for really great women in my life.
None more than her mother, who she says taught her there is no such thing as a closed door.
When people tell you that you can't, it says more about their lack of vision over your life than your abilities.
She used that belief in herself to become a prosecutor in Fayetteville, then later a judge, eventually winning election to the state Supreme Court and being named Chief Justice by Governor Roy Cooper in 2019, which she says gives her a unique view of how government affects our lives.
I'm the only candidate in this race who has run an entire branch of government, and I understand laws and the impact of laws on people's everyday lives.
Her own everyday life hasn't always been easy.
I am a mama bear.
She and her husband had twin boys who had some medical issues early in life.
And we were terrified. They were pretty serious, and we knew that no parent should ever have to put a price tag on their children's health.
Her boys are now grown, healthy, and successful, but that experience informs her politics in this Senate run.
That's why we must expand Medicaid and guarantee insurance companies can't deny coverage to people with pre-existing conditions.
Though Medicaid expansion is a state issue, and with the exception of some health insurance plans bought before 2010, the Affordable Care Act has already banned insurance companies from denying coverage for pre-existing conditions. Beasley also supports a living wage and the fight against climate change, and says we should keep the recent tax cut for middle-class families. It all costs money, and this nation's $30 trillion in debt. How do we balance those two?
The economy really must thrive, and so many of the issues that I talked about really around how we support families, with the child income tax credit. I mean, it does provide a credit, so we know that people can pay for speech therapy and other kinds of things for their families, but it also boosts the economy.
The Democrats haven't had as much luck as they'd like in the last 4 elections. How can this one be different?
That's why it's really important to have a candidate who understands the people of North Carolina. I've been a statewide elected official for over a decade. I've been so fortunate to be able to travel this state in my car with signs and pomp cars in my car from Murphy to Mandio. And so I've got deep relationships. And so it matters when you have those relationships and people are seeking me out to talk about really important issues that impact their everyday lives.
Those issues may be resonating. Among the major announced candidates in both parties, Beasley has the greatest difference between those who view her favorably versus unfavorably.
And they know how important it is to make sure we get this right.
Now her job is to keep that appeal through Election Day next year. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.